Hello, I am Gitri Siswantini from Educational Psychology Study Program, School of Postgraduates, Indonesia University of Education, Bandung, Indonesia. My email gitri.sw@gmail.com. I will presentation the perception of students in non-metropolitan areas of Indonesia about sex education in elementary school. Sex education is what all children need. In Indonesia, sexual education has been included in the school curriculum starting from early childhood to high school level. However, the results of the KPI survey show the high rate of sexual violence and crimes against elementary school age children in non-metropolitan areas of Indonesia. The purpose of the study was to explore the perception of non-metropolitan students and to analyze information on sexual education needed by elementary school students. The approach used is a qualitative with a quantitative design. Respondents were collected by a purpose sampling in the South Growth, Indonesia region. Data collection was carried out by means of focus group interviews using open question technique. The result of the study revealed that students in non-metropolitan areas considered sex education to be needed by elementary school students. Sexual bullying, sexual harassment, and ways of protecting oneself are things that elementary school students need and need curriculum development. The KPI survey record of pornography and cybercrime cases, child victim of online sexual crime, children of online sexual crime, child victim of pornography from social media, and children of perpetrators of pornographic media ownership. Case of children as perpetrators of sexual violence, rape, sexual abuse, sodomy, pedophilia. Case of children as abortion perpetrators. Case of children being victims of sexual violence, rape, sexual abuse, sodomy, pedophilia. Case of the children being abortion victims. Case of children being victims of online prostitution. Case of children as victims of commercial sex exploitation of children. Case of children victims of broadcast and free sex. Of the many cases, the majority of cases occurred in elementary school children in non-metropolitan areas in Indonesia. Based on the survey results above, the number of cases of sexuality in children can be said to be high. On one of the causes is weak sex education. Octaviana explains that the weakness of sex education led to a weak understanding of adolescents about healthy lifestyle, risky sexual behavior, and a lack of ability to reject relationships that they do not want. These things trigger the behavior of washing phone, kissing, genital stimulation, oral sex, abortion, and various other risky sexual behavior. Sex education is what all children need, according to Marilyn Stentruders. Fresco school age and even adolescents need to be given sex education that appropriate to their age and development period. Every children needs sex education. Revealed that fulfilling the need for sex education is proven to help young people make decisions about their sexuality and health based on the information received. In addition, sex education helps building life skills and promotes responsibility behavior. Implement principles of human rights, gender equality, and empowerment of youth. Based on this explanation, it can be understood the importance of organizing sex education from an early age, which is able to help children grow and develop optimally, both physically, physiologically, and socially. Globally, Boyer urges that currently the term sexual and reproductive health is the main focus in sex education, and the less than optimal quality of sex education can be caused by a lack of acceptance from studies due to sufficient methods and strategies based on the needs and wants of students. Measures state that in order for sex education be accepted by young people, their insight, values, and views must play an important role in the developing sex education policy and practice. Therefore, this study focused on the perception of non-metropolitan students about sex education in elementary school. 7 students in a group from various elementary schools in Southern Garut Regency are willing to be respondents in this study, and they are considered stable as respondents because they live in non-metropolitan area. This study aims to explore the perception of non-metropolitan studies about sex education in elementary school and to analyze the information on sex education needed by elementary school students. This research was conducted using a qualitative approach with a systematic grounded theory design. The use of the systematic theory in this research is to form a general explanation based on the categorization that has been made before the research takes place, as a reference in research and complement the category and proportion that may appear in the research. Data collection was carried out by interviewing a group of students within 1.5 hours. The interview and the respondent gathered at the playground in an informal atmosphere. Interviews were conducted with 7 students who were members of a study group. The 7 students came from several schools in the southern part of Garut Regency, West Java Province, Indonesia. This area is non-metropolitan area. They are female and male. Their ages are 11 to 13. The group interviews made the interview process interactive. The respondents exchanged ideas and the acquisition of information about students' perception of sex education in elementary school became deeper. Interviews were conducted using an open-ended question technique so that all questions were answered without having to use a specific format, making respondents provide more in-depth information about their perception. In addition, to assist in their interview process, an interview guide is used to facilitate data collection. There are several research questions that are formulated to guide in exploring information related to non-metropolitan student perception about sex education. Research questions that are used as reference in the interview process include questions that refer student identity, explore student experience of learning sex education, explore student perception, explore student acceptance of ongoing sex education, explore sex education content needed by students. Interview activities are assisted by using a recording device to store the data from the interview results so that it is easier when later in analyzing data. Apart from being recorded in the interview process was also assisted by making important notes. Several questions from research development and respondents ensure need to be noted and followed up. The analysis process begins by examining the result of the interview. In grounded theory, research begins by analyzing what is obtained in the initial data collection stage of data analysis through coding. 3 steps of data analysis, namely coding, open coding, axial coding, and selective coding. Based on the collection of data obtained during the interview process, various irregular data were obtained. So, in the first stage of this research, data analysis was carried out by conducting open coding of unstructured data, identify what is data and what is not data. In coding, it does not change the essence of The sentence spoken from the interview process. All that is done is issue keywords or case sentence. Before issuing keywords and case sentence, please highlight the interview data to facilitate the open coding process. Subsequently, a recording was made of the overall result of encoding, which had the same meaning. This is done to make it easier for the other to carry out the next stage from the redaction process carried out. The research process carried out is very susceptible to subjectivity in the process of data collection, data analysis, theory use, and conclusion of research results. Therefore, in order to avoid this vulnerability, a careful research process is carried out. In this study, the exploration result of non-metropolitan student perception about sex education in elementary school revealed that all material content provided from grade 1 to grade 6 was well received. No content was too vulgar, all content was given according to their age. In an effort to review adolescent perception of acceptance of sex education, CRAP collected data from the National Survey of Family Growth based on gender, age, economic condition, sexual interaction, social relationship, and contraceptive, thus giving birth to conclusion about sex education content can be accepted by teenagers if the content is differentiated according to community based on economic level. Slightly different from this, Lindbergh collected data from the NSFG based on adolescent gender, race, age, and place of residence, the result of which explained that adolescent acceptance of formal instruction decreased from year to year in terms of birth control, attitudes against sexual transmitted disease, HIV, and AIDS. A significant decrease occurred in adolescents living in non-metropolitan environments. Based on this explanation, it can be understood that the demographic condition of adolescents also affect the needs of adolescents regarding information about sex education. Based on the result of the analysis of information about sex education needed by elementary school students, it was found that students needed information regarding ways to protect themselves from sexual violence, sexual harassment, and sexual bullying. Many normal metropolitan students still complain about sexual bullying that occurs in school. Sexual bullying that occurs is in the form of mentioning the genital organs to replace the name of a student. Bullying of female students was breast posture is larger than most other elementary school students, and bullying to male students who already have dick masters. Sex development in children suggests that many children experience some form of sex play during or before preteens as a response to normal curiosity, not because of love or sexual urges. Although children is the ideal time for formal sex education, the subject has created considerable controversy. Many parents and groups unconditionally oppose the inclusion of sex education in school. Others believe that information relating to sexual maturation and reproductive process should be present naturally as information about the other natural phenomena, such as plant growth, change, season, and migration habits of birds. Thank you for watching my channel, and I'm sorry. Bye bye.